Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Friday, July 24th, 2020. It is really, really important for all of us to focus on positivity. Now, understand that as we continually lift the vibrational frequency of the civilization, then there are the corrupted souls who are doing the opposite of what we're doing. So it's the yin and the yang, okay? So it is a balancing that we are connected to. This isn't a confrontational energy or frequency. It is a knowing, okay? So let's put it this way. It's like if you were stubborn about something, with you about something, and that you were not willing to compromise or agree to something because your ego was in the way and you decided that you were not going to give any ground about it, okay? This is no different. But it's for us to understand, and I think a lot of you do that, you do know this. They, when I mean they, lower dark matter frequencies, corrupted souls, they have their group that's trying to counteract what we're doing. So it's not unusual. It's not something that's foreboding. It's something I think we all know. We have all been. This isn't the only planet that we've liberated. And I think a lot of you know that. So it's not like, oh, wow, doomy, gloomy. It is more about the understanding that, okay, we're aware of this. That's okay. We love them. Okay? We have no animosity towards any of them. And we will continue to increase the vibrational frequency. Now, for dear life, their survival depends on sustaining this planet and the civilization in a lower dark matter frequency. That's it, period, okay? And what does that mean? It means that they wish for us to choose the lower, the boat fighting upstream, okay? Fighting the current, being distraught in fear and worry. Now, I know, because I've had a lot of people communicate with me that this isn't a concern, it is a knowing, it's an awareness, okay? And so it's been addressed. We are addressing it on a daily basis. So just to understand that the attempts are desperation on this planet right now. They're literal desperation. Now you can understand that if you corner a rabid animal or something that is fighting for its life, you know how that can be. I think we all do. So understand that this lower dark matter frequency, these lower survival matter frequencies, these corrupted souls, they're fighting for their existence. That's it. And we're not fighting, we're lifting. We're not under the pressure and lower dark matter frequencies of looking at the fact that we're fighting something. We're not fighting. We're aware and we are ascending. So understand what that means is that these lower dark matter frequencies wish us not to ascend. Okay, those of us who are ascending. And those who haven't launched themselves yet but will, they're doing everything they can to disenchant us, to confuse, to sway, influence any way they can. They are aware of what we are doing, and they're also aware of the fact that they can't stop it. Okay? They're just not able to stop it. They're rituals. They're Wicca rituals. See, understand something. Wicca, magic, okay, spells, potions. There is those of the light Wicca and those of a yin and yang. Remember, dark Wicca. And the dark Wicca, they believe what they do is a good thing. Okay? So, casting spells and everything. Now, when you are, and you'll know this, I think you know it, when you're in low frequency, you're vulnerable. A lot of things happen. You can, and I help a lot of people dispel things. They eradicate them. But then they contact me and say, well, it's back. Everything was wonderful, everything was going fine, now all of a sudden it's back. So understand that this isn't anything dealing with foreboding, but remember, in anything, always has been, always will, if you lower your frequencies, you're going to become susceptible to these attacks. It's just it. It's common sense. When you're cognizant of that and you're aware, then you won't. You'll do your best not to allow yourself to go into lower dark matter frequency mode. Okay? We all have. None of us are exempt from it. It's not a negative thing. It's just that we must become more aware and clear that it's tempting, too, for all of us to go into a mood or an emotional swing down, depending on what the catalyst is that seduces us into that lower mode. Sometimes we are not aware of it. Other times we are. But it's just to be the knowing and continuing our journey within to know that, hey, there is some effort to derail those of us who wish to leave 3D. Okay? Because what happens when a lot of us leave 3D? That leaves them high and dry. They can't. They just won't. They just don't care to be in that position. So they try to do everything they can. Stir you up, stir up those of us who are aware, get us irritable, irritated, moved into a fear, a stress, anxiety. There's many different approaches and applications. But the power of the God within us, and when you connect with the God within you, it's no different than taking a garden hose and just literally saturating yourself. In time it will dry out, and it isn't harmful. That's the same thing with this. This is not harmful. It is an illusion, and that's all they have is an illusion, an intent to disrupt the light. And it doesn't work, never has. Okay? Because when we choose to move into the light or the God that we are, it doesn't affect us. We're not concerned about it. It really isn't a situation or an irritability. We just look at it. It's like you're standing there on a hill, and you could touch the clouds passing you by, and those clouds pass you by, and you just say, "Oh, I'm not going to reach out and grab one. I'm just going to watch it just literally float by me." And so we begin to realize that the only power that the negative forces have is to convince us that we do not have a God within us. That's it. That's the only power. Or to convince us that they have abilities. And then if we believe those abilities, then of course they will have the power to influence us. And I'm sure that all of us understand that. And it's not a big deal at all. Now, we have the power to make it a big deal. We have the power to create it. We're omnipotently powerful. But we also have the power to say, he's not interested. Not interested. need to defend yourself? I know that sounds like a crazy question. All of us are truly alive and awake. So, present the divine mystery of grace in every moment. There is no trace of you left. When you understand that you're truly alive and awake, present the divine mystery of grace in every moment. There is no trace of you left. All thoughts of you, all thoughts of who you think you are, disappear. There's only the presence of the self. You are a perfectly divine being as you are right now. Not tomorrow, not yesterday. When you are truly alive and awake, present to the divine mystery of grace in every moment. Present to the divine mystery of grace in every moment. There is no trace of you left. All thoughts of who you think you are vanish. There is only the presence of the self. Each of us, all of us, we are a perfectly divine being as we are, as you are, as all of us. We are perfectly divine beings. Do you see how that feels when you confirm that to yourself? You don't need to confirm it to anybody outside of you. It's just confirm it to yourself. I am truly alive and awake. I am present to the divine mystery of grace in every moment. There is no trace of me left. All thoughts of me thinking of who I am, vanish. They vanish. There is only the presence of the self, and I am a perfectly divine being as I am. It's very powerful. You will be compelled to enact this repeatedly over the next several weeks. This is very important for all of us. Drop the need to defend yourselves. Drop it. When you are truly alive and awake, and I believe you all are, present to the divine mystery of grace in every moment, there will be no trace of you left. All of your thoughts of who you are, who you think you are, will vanish. There is only the presence of the self. And you, each of us, all of us, are a perfect divine being, perfectly divine being as we are. It's very powerful to identify this to yourselves, all of us, and understand what that means. I'm sure you all can, you're feeling it. You're not just sensing it, you're feeling it. How you're being elevated. And you're saying, well, what's this force or this power that's doing this? You're doing it. There isn't any mysterious thing out there that's, lifting you. You are. And you ask yourself that in calmness and in peace and in love and in joy. Your answer answer will come back from your God in a vibrational frequency. You have decided to lift yourself in a higher vibrational frequency. No one else. Not all the shenanigans going on currently. You, period. So you create everything into reality, and you know that. This is why we focus on drop the need to defend yourself. No reason to. You don't need to defend yourselves. Well, none of us do. We are all brothers and sisters, and we are all truly alive and awake. You guys wouldn't be here if you weren't. No one forces you to come to this. You choose to. With your heart and the God within you. Present to the divine mystery of grace in every moment. All of us are. We are all present to the divine mystery of grace in every moment. There is no trace of us left. All of our thoughts of who we think we are have vanished. There is only the presence of the self, the God. And we are perfectly divine beings exactly in this now as we are. No shifting, there's no convincing ourselves. We know this deep within our center and our core. That is what we are. Feel that vibrational frequency. It is absolutely, omnipotently, totally distinguishable and clear. So we choose to embrace it. That's why we're all here in the now. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, and I am sure we all are. And the first thing that we desire to do, want to do, is relax our bodies. So we just absolutely shed, release, without doubt or fear, any of the things that we've attached ourselves with that we know serve us no greater good. Okay? Whether you got angry, or whether you were, miffed or irritated, and you become discombobulated, stressed, whatever. Does it always ask yourself, does this serve the greater good with me? Okay? It's a good awareness to give yourself. So whenever you become frightened or fearful or stressed or worried or anxiety, whatever it may be, ask yourself that. Stop for a moment in the now, in that moment, and focus on, does this serve me the greater good? You'll be surprised on what the God responds to within you. The greater good is the love that you are. The greater good is the peace that resides within you. The greater good is the joy that you are. And you know that this isn't debatable because you know the vibrational frequency through your heart-mind will communicate to you that this is an emphatic yes. Absolute. No question. No debate. So you will remind yourself, does this serve the greater good with me? So you release all of these attachments. The only reason they're with you is because you choose to have them with you, whether you're consciously aware or not. I know that sounds maybe a little strange, but we all do it. We attach ourselves to things. Now, we don't try to argue with ourselves. It's just automatic. It's something that we do, but most of the time not aware of. And then we wonder why, we feel a certain way and why this and why that. Because we do it. We're the magnet, we're the power. If you walk through a field of metal, okay? And powder, let's just say it's powder. And you're a very powerful magnet. I mean, the power of your magnetism is so strong, nothing can compete with it. So picture that. So you're walking. Now there's no path, there's no road. And you're walking, and you see all of this kind of it's like shimmering. It's kind of like a silvery, grayish things. And you just start going. It almost looks like a lake or something, but it isn't. It's like, and this is the analogy. It's not really metal, but it's things, okay? And those things are waiting, and to see whether or not they can attach themselves to you by your command, okay? By your command. So whether you're consciously aware or not, you will then walk through it, not knowing that all of a sudden you start to feel heavy. Your legs are harder to move. Now, you're not noticing where this is coming from because you're continually going forward. But you start to realize that, why is this getting so difficult to pull my legs one in front of the other? To step one foot in front of the other. This is getting really difficult. I don't understand why this is happening. Then your conscious awareness, you look down and you start looking at your body and you go, well, I'm covered inches thick of this stuff. What is it? And it is the attraction that we initiate, and these attachments that stick to us. Picture that analogy. We all do it every day. Really a lot of us aren't aware of it, and that's when you feel heavy, drained, or tired. It's because you've attracted all the things that don't serve you the greater good. Let them go. The body will respond in kind, be very happy that you did acknowledge and let them go. And your body will relax. It will thank you for that. So as we relax, we want to breathe. And we want to breath in through our noses, and breath out through our mouths. This is a divine positive energy. That's what it is. And this divine positive energy fills you, sustains you, supports you, relaxes you. And you take this divine positive energy and you pull it up through the center of your body. We have 7 energy vortexes through the center of our body. Now, these energy vortexes appear as wheels of light. They look like, they're geometric shapes, but they also look like different kinds of flowers because they're different colors. Now, this is the energetic ecosystem of us. So if you can understand the fact that if any of these energy vortexes become blocked, okay, which is your God energy, your life force, and it becomes clogged or blocked, you're guaranteed to have some very challenging physical issues appear with your body, or mental, either one. And a lot of us don't realize that that's what's going on. So in all intents purposes, we just don't identify with that. And we aren't aware of it or cognizant to it. And then we wonder why we have this or we have that, or why is my back in such severe pain, or why am I having this pain and this stress? I better go to the allopathic doctor and have them tell me what to do. So you picture these wheels of light, and you're seated in a very comfortable position, and the position allows you to identify your energy vortex as your points of light. And then when that happens, I'll give you an example, is that we start with the root chakra. The color is red. The location is the base of your spine. The meaning is your physical needs, your passion, and your anger. Then we move, and this is the red wheel of light, root chakra. The sacral chakra, which is the orange wheel of light, which is where's the location of it? Your lower abdomen. What is its meaning? What is its energy vortex, its ecosystem means to you? Your joy, vitality, creativity, and sexuality. Then we move to the solar plexus chakra, the yellow wheel of light. Where's the location? Your solar plexus. What is the meaning of it? Vitality, power, and self-confidence. Understand that this is very important that you understand what these energy vortexes connections are. Then we move to the green wheel of light, energy vortex, the fourth chakra, the heart. Where's the location? The location is your heart. And what is the meaning of this? Love, peace, and compassion. Then we move to the throat chakra, the blue wheel of light. And what is the meaning of this? Where is the throat chakra? Obviously, your throat. Communication, true to oneself. Then we move to the third eye chakra, the sixth chakra. The color is indigo. Where's the location of it? Your brow. Your brow. And what is its meaning? Intuition and understanding. And then we move to the seventh chakra, the crown, the violet wheel of light. Where is the crown chakra? Where is that energy vortex? The top of your head. What is its meaning? Peace and oneness. Now you've successfully brought this divine positive energy, this breath, up through all of these energy vortexes. You now house it from the crown chakra, the top of your head, okay? You move it a little bit back, and you hold it briefly. Briefly. I am light, I am love, I am. And in that brief moment, you compress and condense this divinity into pure liquid energy. And once you've done that, you then release it over the pineal gland. Now, the pineal gland to all of us is very important. Why is it important? I've been asked. Why is it important? We don't really need it. Well, it is very important to us while we're in these bodies because it is the gateway to all the particles of existence. It is the gateway to pure consciousness, your God, and it is also the gateway to beyond. Beyond everything and everything. Beyond existence. So you can see how important and how powerful it is to have it healthy, vibrating, at full capacity. So when you release this liquid energy and you go through this process, you literally open it up. It's huge. And I look at it as a rosebud, green ball. And then, when you understand that this green ball, you can look at it as however you depict it for yourself. I look at it as a green ball. It's a rosebud. And so when I release this pure liquid energy over it, this powerful, immeasurable energy, then it instantly blooms into a vibrant, beautiful, multicolored rose, which is eternal, a very wonderful fragrance. And in this visualization, I know that my pineal gland has been fully restored and awakened, and it's functioning at its highest level of deep eternal love and gratitude to allow me to commune with my God. It's very important. And we all are also consciously aware that we are of and from the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and that we are of and from the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. And we've gathered here to liberate this planet and this civilization. And we have others that are immediately at our sides before we call upon anyone. We have the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. They are with us. This is a civilization that we have interacted with since our beginning. And they vibrate at a different frequency than we do. That's why we do not see them like we're walking in a park or down the street or driving. We don't see them the way we see each other. They're there. But with our limited senses in these bodies, we just aren't capable of seeing them. Not just yet. Now, they've assisted us since the beginning, and we've been assisting them. They have the ability in the thousands of number to surround any one of us at any given time. And the reason they can do this is because of their vibrational frequency, they can have a large number in a small space. And they're consciously aware of and from, that they are of and from the highest and deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest and deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. Then we have on our other side, we have on the left and on the right. On the right, we have the archangels and the cherubim, the seraphim. On the left, we have the ascended masters. And picture it as we're holding hands walking together. So the ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Moria, Abundancia, Hell and Thought, many, many, many more, are also with us. Now, they are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and of and from the highest and deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love. We're all gathered here. The ascended masters are those who have ascended out of physical form, and they maintain their godlike energy, their pure consciousness. It's a brilliant light. We have chosen to enter physical form so that we can experience the adventure of this life. And we're all very deeply grateful and in the highest and deepest gratitude and love to have that opportunity that we do in this moment, in this now. Now, we also, all of us, are in the now. We've chosen to be in the now. We have stilled our minds. We do not argue or tug a war with the ego, mind to mind, because it is not there. It is semi-retired. we are not even interested in being seduced into the past for any length of period of time, because we know what the risk is. We know that if we do that, we are more apt to drag it into a future that doesn't exist and create a future out of it and relive it in that future. So we only focus on the now, the moment, as all of us are in the now, in this very moment, and deeply grateful for it. And we're all one. All of us. And we're all love. And we're all God. So we are compelled to call out to all the other facets and all the other pieces of Source Creator. So we call upon all the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love can join us in this now, in this meditation of forming the circle of light. They come in the Plexus. One Plexus fills this universe. They come in the trillions of Plexus from every direction. And they are with us now. We call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, and beneath earth. Now only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love can be with us in this now, in this meditation to form into circle of light. And they come in the billions, and they are with us now. We call upon all of the off-worlders, all the galactics, all the celestials. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love can be with us in this now, in this meditation, the circle of light. Over 1,000 of these species and civilizations travel through the solar system every day. Now, we're only aware of a handful of them: the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the Feline, the Mo, the Zeta Reticuli, all the different levels and species of these civilizations. The Greys, the Draco, the Reptilians, the Norns, the Golden Pyramids, the Abians. They've been assisting us in our evolution, our enlightenment, and our ascension, and freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And they come in the billions. And they are with us now. We call upon all of our loved ones, all of those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of the highest, of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love can be with us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. And they come in the billions. And they are with us now. We call upon all the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet, Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now, in this meditation, in this forming of the circle of light. Now only those who are consciously aware that they are of the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and they are of and from the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love can be with us in this now, in this meditation, this circle of light. Now they come, and they come in the trillions, and they come in shapes, colors, sizes, forms, configurations of which many we have never seen before. few of them. The fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the trolls, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, ether, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, and the centaur, and the minotaur. And they are with us now. We're all gathered throughout the universes, all connecting to this one point, this planet Earth Gaia Arya, and the complete liberation out of the dark, lower matter frequencies into the 5 density, into paradise, into God planet, into the heaven on earth as we are. And we are all one, and we are all love, and we are all God. We're in full compassion. We're in non-judgment, non-ego, and non-negativity. We're in stillness of mind. We're in gentleness, kindness, generosity, and humbleness. Bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, and abundance. Arm in arm, hand in hand, all of our gods together, we form the circle of light. And our God light energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And it continues to intensify. And it continues to expand. What continues? The love that we are. What intensifies? The love that we are. What expands? The love that we are. We form this brilliant circle of light. It saturates, bathes, and floods everything and everything with deep eternal love and gratitude. It grays out the darkness of space. It would take over 1 billion of the suns of the solar system to compare with its brilliance. We all, and this is the God in all of us, and we all begin to ascend up. Each position of ascension. As we do this, we are immediately met with a massive gossamer field of trillions of reflecting, glittering lights, countless colors of which we've really never seen. It's everywhere, and it is the reflection of every facet, every existence of Source Creator. As we do this, we're immediately met with an emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael, which is the column to remind us that we are the power of healing. Then we are immediately met with the violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is the column that reminds us of our omnipotent power, our strength, and our resolve. Then we're immediately met with the white fire. The white fire, this column reminds us that we are imbued head to toe, inside and out, eternally, of the white fire armor, or the God armor, if you will. It cannot be penetrated. Any external power cannot get near it if it's in low vibrational frequency. So therefore, dishonesty cannot penetrate it. Or, naming dishonesty, the devil's Lucifer, Satan. All it is in its pureness is honesty, the God, the purity, the light within. Now, so therefore, you're always protected. You're never not. But only you have the power. Nothing outside has that power. Only you do, from within. If you decide to lower your vibrational frequencies enough, you will then create a breach in your white light armor, allowing these lower dark matter frequencies and lower subreptal matter frequencies to flood in. Now, if you do choose to do that, immediately you're met with the purple transmuting flame. This is a column that reminds you, you can bring in the purple transmuting flame, and you can literally transmute all of these lower dark matter frequencies, lower survival matter frequencies, in an instant into neutral light substance, and you immediately send it back to pure consciousness where it is no more. Then you're immediately met right after that with a violet ray. This column reminds you that you can bring in the violet ray right behind the purple transmuting flame. You can purify and cleanse the area where these lower dark matter frequencies were. Therefore, you reinitiate your white fire armor, your God armor, from head to toe, inside and out, of pure, deep, eternal love and gratitude. Then we're met with the golden white pink light. This is a column that reminds us of who we are, what we are of, and what we are from. Deep, eternal love. And it is everywhere. It's constantly reminding us. It's in our sunsets on this planet. It is in our sunrises. It is in our rainbows. It is in our clouds. It is in our water. It's everywhere. It's on our land. It's the land, the earth. Where is it? All the flowers, all the animals, all the life, the highest value in the universe. It's everywhere. Everything you look at, you're looking at a part of you. All of us are. So we continue to ascend. And as we do, we then come across, as we look up, this massive crystalline light tower. We designed it. We created it. It is of us and from us. It is source creation. And we can see in it, and we see this pulsing wave of trillions of vibrant colors. Many we can't describe. We've never seen them before. We don't have a word for them. And this is pure, deep, eternal love. And it floods all of our brothers and sisters. It floods all life, everything and everything, on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now. In this meditation, in this circle of light. It is eternal. It's perpetual. It does not end. It has no ending. So then, we look at the top, we design it so that the golden ocean can literally cascade down from every direction 360 degrees. That, too, is from Source Creator. It is deep, eternal love and gratitude. That, too, is literally flooding, bathing, and saturating all of our brothers and sisters, all life on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya. In this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. It's massive. Each of us are drops of the golden ocean. Each of us hold the essence of that ocean. Then we move a little bit further. We ascend a little bit higher, and we see our meditative sphere at center circle. It holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. We created it well over 2 years ago. And we're closing in on 900 meditations, all with a love and gratitude intent of purity and power and strength and resolve and gentleness and kindness and generosity and humbleness. And it is saturating this entire planet and all of our brothers and sisters and all life, everything and everything, endlessly. The millions of us in this meditation are moving the frequencies of this planet and this civilization to the highest it has ever existed in. And it will continue to intensify, and it will continue to expand. why the sphere that we created can be seen, heard, and felt, and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And we are met with source creation, our creator. And we understand. We understand who and what we are. We understand the stillness. We understand all of this. We understand that self is no more. We understand that self is no more. So what is there? What is there? Our God. Our God. We have nothing to fear. We have nothing to stress. What is and always will be, and what continues to intensify and continues to expand, our God. Of and from deep eternal love, the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. All of our brothers and sisters, all life, the highest value in the universe is everything and everything. What is the essence? The God. I'll join you in the meditation. I'll return to close us out. breath in through the nose. And an easy breath out through the mouth. Move slowly. See who you are. Drop the need to defend yourself. Realize that when you are truly alive and awake, present to the divine mystery of grace in every moment, there is no trace of you left. All thoughts of who you think you are vanish. There is only the presence of the self. You, all of us, are a perfectly divine being, as we are. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night and the following morning. Embrace it. You'll know it to be true. We will return here Saturday, July 25th, 2020, 3 p.m. Eastern, to continue our global guided